on edge. I open the door, it's the cops. They finally decide to come after all that. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Christine, and as you can tell from the title of the video, this is going to be a story time about the time my house was broken into while I was home alone. So stay tuned. Let's start from the top. So this all happened back in high school on a day I just so happened to decide to skip school. All I remember was I was on the bed studying for an exam I had the next day, minding my business, and if I remember exactly, I was in my onesie, my favorite onesie. It was a Christmas one because this happened around Christmas time. And so as I'm studying on the computer, minding my business, all of a sudden I hear a knock on the door. And I'm like, who the heck is at my house around this time? Everyone had left to go to school, everyone had left to go to work, so it was just me. I went to the door, I'm looking through the peephole, and all of a sudden it's just some random guy. He's on the phone, knocking on the door, looking from side to side. He's all like, hey, is Jerome inside? Hey, Jerome, you here, man? Open the door. Open the door. I'm like, who the heck is Jerome? Because Jerome don't live here. I live here, you know? And so then he's looking from side to side, left, right, left, right. I'm like, who is this Jerome? So at this point, I'm getting kind of nervous. I'm scared because I'm just holding my breath and staring at him at the peephole. Just people watching. I know, it's kind of creepy. Anywho, he finally decides to leave, and I'm texting my parents saying, hey, a random guy came over asking for Jerome. None of us hear Jerome. I don't know what he wanted, but he was knocking on the door. So I got kind of nervous. I just locked the top lock and just went back to what I was doing. Since the sun was out, we have a sunroom in our living room area, so I decided to just bring my laptop in and sit on the couch and just study in there. So as I'm on the computer, again, I hear another knock on the door. And then this time, it was a kick and someone was turning my doorknob. So I started freaking out. I'm like, what the heck? And all of a sudden, I hear my door start being pried open. It sounded like someone was maybe using a crowbar to pry it open. So they're prying open my door. I'm freaking out. I'm losing my mind. I'm running in circles. I grab my phone. I run to my mom's room. I'm starting to dial 911. In the midst of all this happening, I feel like 911 took so long to answer. So as I'm dialing 911, it's just ringing and ringing and ringing. Meanwhile, I'm freaking out. I'm just losing my mind, like, oh my gosh, answer, answer, answer. So they finally answered, and she was so rude. I feel like she was just the meanest lady in the world. She was like, hello, 911, what's your emergency? And I'm like, ma'am, I'm getting robbed. I need you to come here now. You know my address, find me. Okay, slow down. What's your address? So I tell her my address, and she has the nerve to say, well, what state are you in? Ma'am, I'm in Texas, duh. Okay, ma'am, I need you to calm down and repeat your address slower. So I repeat my address again for the 50 million times. She finally gets it down and she says, okay, we'll send a patrolman your way. As if I wasn't getting robbed. I needed him to speed there. Meanwhile, all this happened. I look in the living room, my door is still being pried open. So I start to freak out. At that point, I run and I'm thinking, you know what, I'm gonna just record this guy. You know, I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna be the hero. I'm gonna stand in front of the door and record him as he breaking down my door. So as I'm sitting there, I have my phone recorder on, I'm looking at the door, it's still been pried open, so I'm guessing this must be his first house, you know, because apparently he can't even get the door open. So as I'm recording, I'm standing there looking at the door, I start to think, oh crap, you know, what if he got a gun? What if he got a weapon? So I run through the kitchen, I run in the laundry room, because our laundry room is through the kitchen. So as I'm hiding in the laundry room, I'm panicking, I'm taking deep breaths, I'm like, oh my gosh, he's gonna come in any moment now, what am I gonna do? And then I start to think, like a bell went off. This is my house. How you gonna run up on me in my house? So I ran out the laundry room, through the kitchen, and as I'm leaving the kitchen, I grab a knife. I run to the door, I unlock the door myself, and I say, get out my house! So I'm yelling with a knife, looking stupid, in my onesie, yelling, get out my house. So he drops whatever he was using to unlock the door or try to at least pry it open and runs towards the car. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, yeah, he got away. He runs towards me, so I freak out like, ah! And so as he running towards me, he just ran and grabbed his crowbar and hopped back in the car and burned off. At that moment there, I felt like, wow. Anything could happen to me. I'm in the street with a knife yelling, get out of my house. I'm pretty sure all my neighbors are up by this time and they're probably like, what the heck is going on down there? So I get back in the house, I lock both of the locks, I'm still freaking out, my blood's pumping, I'm trying to call everyone on my phone, my grandparents not answering, my mom's not answering, no one's answering. So I'm just sitting there panicking, shaking. All of a sudden I hear a knock on the door. So I'm on edge. I open the door, it's the cops. They finally decide to come after all that. they're here. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give me a big thumbs up. Also, make sure you leave a comment below. If you want to hear more story times, please let me know, because a lot of crazy stuff happened in my lifetime that I'd love to share. So while you're here, make sure you subscribe. Bye.